First annual Farm to Table Tapas tasting event. I couldn't have memorized that if I'd had to, so thank you very much for being here. For about 3 weeks, Brantley merchants and citizens and residents here have been collecting food for the food bank. We're very glad to have the food bank with us today. Not-for-profits are really the heart of a lot of things in this community and the heart of a lot of things in the San Antonio community. They're the ones who care, they have a mission, they have a ministry to serve people in need. And we're very pleased to partner today with the San Antonio Food Bank to make that happen. I want to thank our Brantley merchants. Some of them are here today, but I want to thank our Brantley merchants who actually allowed food baskets and food boxes to be placed in their business to collect food for the food bank. So what you see here and what you see at my feet here are all the food that was collected for the food bank. Let me read those names. The Flower Shop, Where It's At, I like that name. Head Over Heels, that's pretty good too. Fetch and Friskers, Texas Treasures, the Burlap Horse, Calamity Jane's, Eccentric, the Christmas Store, YMCA, Jefferson Bank, the Dog and Pony Grill, Lillian's, Christie's, the Bernie Chamber of Commerce, Carl's Cleaners, and the Patrick Heath Public Library. Also, there were food boxes placed here at this Morningside campus and also at the Morningside campuses in San Antonio. So thank all of those people who allowed that to happen. Because of them, we've collected all this food. I'd also like to thank the vendors who were here from the Cibolo Nature Center. The Cibolo Nature Center is a very important not-for-profit, another not-for-profit in this city, and we have some of their vendors here. And I hope that you will go by and see what they're serving and providing, try a taste test of their services and what they have to offer, and then hopefully take something home with you. Let me thank these people. Ruston Farms, Grandma's Garden from BB, Texas, and Bo's Veggies. So we thank them for being a part of this today. I also want to read this bit to you, talk a little bit about the San Antonio Food Bank, and I think Mike will tell you more about that when he comes up. The San Antonio Food Bank serves 16 counties in South Texas, to include 2 organizations that help those in need right here in Boerne. The Hill Country Daily Bread Ministries and the Hill Country Family Services in Kendall County are among the many organizations that will benefit from our generosity today. There are a lot of people to thank today. I also want to thank our food providers today. The Creek, they're with our special partners and their guest chefs from the Creek Restaurant, the 259 Brantley Bistro. Both of these places donated food, their time, their talents, their services to make this happen today. Also, the cuisine is here from the San Antonio Food Bank Culinary School, and also our table here is Morningside Ministries, our kitchen here in Dietary Department here at Morningside Ministries. The Creek is this table, Bistro, Brantley's Bistro 259 is here, so enjoy yourself. Be sure if you've gotten some, go back and get some more. All the food and wine, and hopefully you've had more food than wine, but nobody's checking it out for you. Everything you've sampled today is locally sourced and produced in the Hill Country. This is not something that was shipped in. This is something that came locally. We hope you've enjoyed those delicious fruits and vegetables and wine that's grown locally, and also the locally prepared food that's been served here today. I want to introduce the representative today from the San Antonio Food Bank, Mike Guerra. He's the Chief Development Officer, and he's going to say a few words to us. Mike.
Thank you very much, Alan. So good afternoon, everybody. What a treat to be here. What a fabulous facility. So thank you for making Kim and I feel so welcome. Thank you for the effort of helping to feed families in Boerne, families in Kendall County through this food drive. There's going to be families that are a part of our agency network. So the San Antonio Food Bank is collecting food like you see here in food drives, and also using money to source perishable food, so the fruits and vegetables, sourcing it to get it out to 535 nonprofit partners, 2 of which are Hill Country Daily Bread and Hill Country Family Services. But there are another 533 agencies throughout our 16 counties that benefit week in and week out from the money and the food that we raise. In the case of this drive, as Alan said, this food is going to stay here, and we're super excited about that because when we can, we really want the donation to stay as local as possible. Just like today, thank you chefs for bringing food that's so local. What Chef Kim, and Kim heads our culinary program overall, whether it's the training school. She has 17 Wildcats that we call chefs on her team that do a great job cooking meals for kids and meals for seniors, you name it, and they're doing a great job there. I was a bit overwhelmed when I drove in today. Overwhelmed because the ministry that you all provided, I know it is much more than just shelter. The hospitality, the welcome, helping people feel comfortable, secure, and giving them all that it takes to live a healthy life is so important. My own grandmother is 100 and not in great health, and in a very similar residence in Houston. I'm going to go see her tomorrow. And so to walk in to see the staff that greeted me, the hospitality you all provided, I know the residents must just feel overwhelmed because I know they get that much and then some. So just God bless you for that. It's a partnership together. You providing the life that you do here for the residents here, providing the witness that you do in the community, and then providing this kind of impetus in the community to give back, inviting chefs together, doing a food drive. You've set a very high bar. So Alan and to all the team, Cordy, thank you for your organization today. Everyone who's made us feel welcome. Looks like we're going to stay around and eat a lot more food. So make sure you go by and thank those chefs. They've done a great job today, and just God bless you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike. As part of today's presentation, we have all of this food. We also have checks totaling $1,425 to present to the food bank. That's because of your generosity, the generosity of friends of Morningside Ministries, and the generosity of our employees. So I want to present, we have lots of different envelopes here. Let's see. Anyway, we have 2 envelopes here and then a check from Morningside for the food bank as well. But it totals $1,425. That will provide almost 10,000 meals to hungry people. So again, it's a great work. Morningside is very happy to be a part of it. So we salute the food bank for the work it has done and the work it's going to do in the future. The most important announcement I have to make is that this is the end of the program. So you can you have lots of food to eat, some wine to drink, not lots of wine, but some wine to drink. Also, I want you to remember the restaurants that are represented here today. When you go out for dinner or lunch, remember the people that have supported the food bank and supported us today. Also remember that long list of names that allowed food baskets and food boxes to be put in their businesses for the collection of food for the San Antonio Food Bank. Thanks again for being here. We look forward to having this year after year after year. This is our first annual, so it's going to be annual. It has to be every year. So again, we thank you again for being here, and we have lots of